So for years, I've been telling people that I do not support the vaccination schedule. I actually, my personal preference is I don't vaccinate my children. I have a 17-month-old baby who has never been sick once. Not once. She has never been sick. She's perfectly happy and healthy every single day and always in a good mood. Of course, she gets cranky sometimes. She throws fits sometimes when she wants something because she knows what she wants. You know, she'll grab my leg, my pants, and daddy, and pull me over to the cabinet, and she'll say, up, and I'll pick her up, and then she'll point to the cabinet she wants something in, and she opens it up, and she's like, points up, I want an apple. She knows where I keep the apples. You know, I give her an apple, I peel the skin off the apple, I peel the skin off a cucumber, I give her an apple and a cucumber every morning for breakfast. You know, I everything that she drinks is made with distilled water. I don't give her any milk at all, ever. No milk, no dairy. And what I do is I make homemade cashew milk with raw organic cashews. Not roasted cashews, not salted cashews, raw organic cashews. And that's what she drinks. So, anyways, getting back to it, when she was born, there was a huge issue at the hospital where they wanted me to give her the vitamin K shot. And I said, absolutely not. I'm not giving her the vitamin K shot. She's a newborn baby. God knows what he's doing. He knows how to make a baby. She doesn't need a vitamin K shot. Okay? I didn't get a vitamin K shot. This is a new thing. On my other kids, I don't even remember them talking about a vitamin K shot. But they say that they've been doing this since the 1960s. But of course, as a parent, you're going to do what you want to do for your child. So I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just telling you what I did. And they also had this, I think it was eye drops that was like for like bacteria in the eyes. And I said, nope, sorry, absolutely not. And they came in, nurses and doctors. I had the whole room full of nurses and doctors trying to tell me to get my daughter the vitamin K shot. And I said, absolutely not. Okay? I said, give me the ingredients. I took the ingredients when they gave them to me. And I said, I do not want these ingredients inside my daughter's bloodstream. Okay? She was just born, and I want her to be all natural. Her body will take care of itself. She is not at any risk of anything. I looked up all the statistics, and I found that the vitamin K bleeding or whatever that they're trying to scare you with is so rare. It's so rare. Sorry, my baby's here right now. It's so rare. It's like literally like it's so rare that they're giving every single person, every baby, a vaccine, a vitamin K shot for something that never happens. It's happened like I think a couple times ever. You know what I mean? Like it's absolutely insane. This is my little baby. Yeah, she wants to take a nap. You want to take a nap? Say hi. Say hi. Tell them how happy you are. You want to tell them how happy you are? So, no vitamin K shot, no bacterial drops. She's never eaten meat. She doesn't eat dairy products at all. This right here in her bottle is homemade cashew milk made with raw, organic cashews. Yep, raw organic cashews. And now I also refused all vaccines. Every single vaccine I have refused. I've signed a waiver at the doctor's appointment, and I've refused the vaccine schedule. I actually had a pediatrician that literally said that everyone every one of his patients is getting the vaccines on schedule, or they have to find someone else. So we had to find somebody else. And that's crazy. So he wouldn't care for her because I didn't want to do the vaccination schedule. So anyways, let me get to the point of the video. It's last night. I think it was last night. I came across a video, which I think it was like literally an announcement made last night. Donald Trump was talking about the rates of autism have increased. They used to be 1 in every 20,000 babies, and now it's 1 in all the way up to 1 in 10 babies in certain places are getting autism. And he also said that the Amish, who don't do any vaccines, have virtually no autism cases at all. And he also said in some countries where they don't vaccinate, they and don't have the same vaccination schedules with all the heavy metals and toxins, because he also said that he wants mercury and aluminum out of the vaccinations. So he said in those places, they don't have autism either. So he said it's common sense. So anyways, how I see this though is it's kind of like damage control, because they're not telling you not to do the vaccinations. They're not saying, these vaccines have, given millions of kids autism and caused tons of issues to families, and, don't get the vaccines. What he's saying is, instead of doing the vaccine schedule where you're doing vaccines with 80 different things all in one, vaccine schedule, or however they do it, he said spread it out over 4 to 5 years. But I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say, oh, well, now I'm happy now, and I can, instead of doing the vaccine schedule, I'm going to do it over 4 to 5 years. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to vaccinate my children ever. That's just my own personal choice, and everyone's going to have to make their own personal choice. So what I would recommend is to just do some research, look at the ingredients, always ask what the ingredients are, because different doctors could have different vaccines with different ingredients, and you always want to make sure that you understand what the ingredients are, what the side effects are, what the dangers are, and you want to weigh your options. You don't want to just say, oh, hey, the doctor said I should get this vaccine, and so I'm going to do it. You want to know as a parent, that the doctor's there the pediatrician's there to take care of your baby, but he has to do what the parents want. And the parents should be advised, and there should be transparency in everything. You know what I mean? Like, they should let us know what's going on, and we should do our own research. We should never just blindly accept whatever they say without understanding it. We always want to understand what's going on. It's like, we're kind of like, we want to be our own doctors. Not our own doctors in a sense where we're treating our own kids, but we're doctors in a sense where we understand what's going on just as much as the doctor does. Whatever specific things that we're dealing with as parents, we should know 100% as much as possible about what we're dealing with. We want to be experts in those things. Anything that has to do with our children, we want to be experts, because we want to be basically like an at-home, I'd say assistant doctor, so what symptoms you need to look out for, what you need to report. You need to write down things that you notice, if you notice anything, if you have any issues. My daughter, she's never been sick. I have older kids, they've been sick, but since I've started this new health kick a few years ago, my kids don't get sick anymore. But anyways, everything in this is my own opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion and my opinion only, and does not represent the opinions or views of anybody besides myself, unless otherwise expressed by them. Okay, honey, what do you want? All right, peace out.